Here we have a standard Nintendo Switch, and it looks like it needs a port swap. You can see here that we've got a loose pin, or a pin that's been pushed all the way back. We'll have to double check as well and see if this is shorted out. Another chip on the board, the power chip. What I'm going to do first is place it on a heater. You might not be able to see, but it's over here. I'm going to set that to 350 degrees Celsius, put the board on top, and take the switch back and heat up the port until it falls off. And there you go, you can see now that the port's off. Look how mangled these pins are. Let's check the board for some shorts quickly. We have our meter in continuity mode, which is the mode that beeps. I don't know if you guys can hear that when we have a complete circuit. So we test the fuse. We are supposed to get a beep here, which we do. That's really, really good. I'm just going to test some components around M92. Starting with the P13 cap over here. That's fine. That's good. We have no shorts on these caps here, which is also really good. One-sided ground, perfect. And this is the CPU cap. We seem to be okay. If we had a beep on this side of the cap, we would have trouble. So theoretically, the M92T36 chip should be okay. We do need to now clean this area. So to do that, we're going to apply some leaded solder. This reduces the melting temperature of the solder that's already on the port, which makes it a lot easier to clean up. Start with down here. Now we're going to wick away all of this solder. Clean the iron and cut the wick as we go. That one's not wanting to come out. Neither is that one. Let's clean up. And now from the back, I'm actually going to apply some heat with the hot air gun and use a soldering iron to see if I can wick away this stuff. If not, I'll use a solder sucker. Add a bit of flux on each one. Put that down and apply heat. Try with here now. There's one. Need to try and get this one as well. There we go. Nice. I think you have to be quite quick doing that because otherwise the flux will burn quick. Nice clean back of the board. We also need to treat the front the same with a nice clean service and MOT. Lovely. Prep for soldering. Now we just prep everything again with some flux. We get the soldering iron and some solder, leaded solder. And we just fill up what we need to. I like to use the drop method. It just ensures that all the anchors are strong enough. And there we go. Another quick clean. And that is now ready for a port. So I'm going to use the drop method again. I don't actually have a method of showing you this. I'll be back under the scope in 2 seconds. I haven't cleared up the flux yet, but I just wanted to test and make sure that we are all good from the ports point of view, and for the strength connections, good so far. Can we get a full sweep? There's usually always one. There's the one. It's just not connected. Okay, only one. So it's this one right here. So I'm just going to apply some flux, tiny bit there. Grab the smaller iron. Just dab down on it. Okay, I think that's it. Again, a nice clean. All right, how are we looking from the port point of view? Looking very, very good. We are just going to double check our work. Triple check if needed. I think this was the one that was loose. Perfect. All good and solid. Nice. Let's test it. I am getting 15 volts on both sides. So we get 15 volts on that side. Don't think it's going to be able to focus that well. I'm just doing the other side as well so you can see what we get charging both sides. You can just about see by the top of my finger 15 volts. So it charges both sides. I'm going to pass this back for testing and I will confirm if it works or not. And I can confirm that the switch is working as it should. If you're in need of a repair, feel free to click on the link down below in the description. See you in the next one.